All right, so we got these tacked up here, and finding studs in this wall is almost impossible. But we're doing it. It's also got this nice gap back here. This wall's not straight at all, so it's got this nice gap that I can put my hand down in, because you can't do it here, but the wall's not straight, which is real nice. And anyways, we're working with it. So now that we got those up there, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to tack some boards on here. I'm going to tack one there, tack one there, tack one there. And they're not staying there. I'm just tacking them there because I'm going to build this outer perimeter, this outer base here that we're seeing. I'm going to build that off of these ones that I'm about to tack on. So I'm going to do that. I'll be right back with you. Two more boards now. I'll show y'all what we're doing now. We're going to put these up against this. These are going to be the legs for the corners. So we're going to put one here. We're going to put one here. And I'm using 2-inch or 2.5-inch and 3-inch screws for this. But really you should have probably all 3-inch maybe. So I'm having to sink these things down in here a little bit. Not too much, but 2.5. I mean, they're working, but I just like to have longer screws. Longer screws always seem to do the trick. But anyways, I'm going to tack these on here real quick, and I'll be right back with you. All right, so I got them tacked up there, and I just tacked this one barely because I'm going to pull it out, and then I'm going to move this 2x4 over so that it sits flush with this one. I want it to sit halfway on here and halfway on this so that it sits flush on there and you don't see them boards. But it'd be fine if you just tacked it on there completely and then pulled it off. But so right now I'm going to pull this off here, let you guys see what that looks like. Just take these little tacks out of here. On my handy dandy, well, it's supposed to be handy dandy. If it'd flip over, there we go. Need to catch more magnet on here, you know? Handy dandy magnet. All right, so now pull this sucker out. Oh, there we go. Pull this sucker out here, and I'm going to tack this part up here real quick. Get back with you. All right, I'm just going to measure up here real quick and see. Make sure I'm lined up, because you always want to measure 365,000 times and cut once, you know? That's the whole goal here. So, all right, I'm going to cut some 21-inch boards real quick. Or do y'all like DeWalt tools? I got a little bit of everything. However, the only reason why I own any DeWalt tools is because I was able to get them for like pennies on the dollar. Because I would not be buying any DeWalt tools for full price. Not a DeWalt fan. DeWalt is not my preferred brand, as you could probably tell. Milwaukee is. And after that, Ryobi. Goes Milwaukee, Ryobi. Klein has good tools for hand tools and stuff like that. They don't have like power tools. anything that I like, but they have some good hand tools. Is there a green light on here? Okay. Gotta make sure I got some audio. Thing likes to shut off, and if it's not on, the audio from my phone won't pick up. It'll just completely shut the audio off. So then I'll just be talking to you guys for no reason. Can't be having that. Anyways, got these cut. These are going to be the slats that go on those boards so that I can set these plywoods on there and make the shelves. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. All right. Check that, because I'll figure out a better way. But for now, I'm just an amateur trying to figure my life out. Just trying to show a little YouTube content here. And dealing with boards that are crooked in the back and messed up, wobbly, all messed up. So I'll get back with you in just a minute as soon as I'm done with this. Well, we're getting there. We're putting some slats in here, and gonna cut the plywood here in a minute. And I'm gonna have an extra piece of plywood, so I'm probably gonna build some little shelves in here or something like that. But you know, the problem I have is, and I knew it putting this up, but now I've got like this dead space area over here that is just kind of a pain, but it is what it is. I mean, I'll store shit over there that I don't need very often and just reach around and grab it. But you know, once I put plywood here, it's gonna have like this little gap, and then this area is gonna be kind of void. But it is what it is. It's a little small area here in my garage, and so we'll work with it. Anyways,